Psychometry 101, Week 3, Day 1. As we've gone into now starting Week 3, we're digging in deeper. We're developing and we're getting the ability to read even deeper, even fuller, and really starting to get the information that the objects, that what you're working with may be trying to tell you. So for day 1, during this week, we're talking about the use of our bodies and our ability to discern and read objects, people, places, things, and more. To do this, we are working on the skills that is digging deeper into this space. Psychometry is the ability to read the history of an object and person and place. This can be accomplished by holding it between your hands, touching it to your forehead. A psychometrist is one who can receive and read the images, sounds, smells, taste, and even the ability to pick up the emotions associated. To understand some of these gifts and understand knowing what the clairs will help you with this gift: clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairgustance, claircognizance, etc. When doing a psychometry reading, you can expect to learn from the item many things. Where was it? Who has it? What happened while they had it? And possibly even what if the object was with the individual when they died, what you could learn from it and how their death was involved and why it happened. Many times the ability to know how they felt can be experienced as well. It's much like picking up an object and having a movie of the history play out before you. As we spoke briefly about last series of holding an object in the third eye, connecting the object to the third eye, this is not always unnecessary. Many can read by just holding it, by just having it in their hands, but sometimes it heightens the experience. The third eye, is the inner eye, is located between the eyes. The third eye, or the inner eye, invisible eye, is the esoteric, mystical ability to see beyond the ordinary sight. It is also known to be connected to the pineal gland. When working with the third eye, you are opening the higher consciousness and being able to see without the use of your physical eye. Seeing what is there that is not there. There does not need to be any physical evidence for the presence to be seen. Much like a person who is blind, they can see without seeing. The third eye is also allowing you to see the big picture of life. Through the third eye, you can see truths. And through the vibration, you are then able to have the ability to see. Seeing is recognizing on all manners of ability: sensing, taste, hear, smell. The truth is, when seen through all these areas, once the skill gets stronger and you learn how to see this truth, and it will reveal itself to you in a manner that it's like knowing things without even trying to know. A psychometrist when working, says to help reveal the truth is able to see this truth through the vibration that is emitted through the energy of the signature held within the item, person, place, etc. For example, in a case where I was taken to an area where someone who had been murdered, I was shown 3 different places. The first place had no vibration. The scene of the death on vibration perception in the movie finally played out. And then the third spot that they took me to, it was the hot spot as well. It was not as dynamic, but in that second spot, it just really opened up. In this case, they were still attempting to solve. Each of the sites 2 and 3 where the physical evidence were found alongside of a physical body. Where it was discovered. The site was where her belongings were found. One site also showed where we were able to do psychometry reading very accurately. When working with your skills, you also see truth. If one person came to me with a request to locate a missing person, and I asked why did they want to locate him, and they proceeded to tell me that he needed to find his ex-wife because he needed her to sign some papers, I could see a red vibration of energy around him, and I asked him a number of different times in different ways why. Each time he gave me a little bit different line as to why he was trying to convince me. From the vibration I was picking up, I knew he was not telling me the truth or being honest, and he wasn't being in personal integrity. After we danced this dance for about 30 minutes in my office, I asked him point blank, why is she hiding and why did she leave? He get really pissed off. And he slammed his fist down on the desk, and definitely we called the police. And I refused to give him any information. I refused to do it. He was escorted from the office. The police officer told me that the story that he had been threatening to kill her, and that he had attempted it a couple of times, and that she was no longer around the area because she feared for her life. She was in protection. I told the officer what I saw, and he told me I was right, that they had, put her into a place of safety. They took the gentleman could not find the information. Now, had I not worked from a level of truth, there's a chance I could have really caused this woman to have lost her life. Once again, like I said in the beginning, we have to realize that what we do can be life or death. Have you ever been around a person and you just know they were lying? Is the inner knowing, is the ability to read the energy and the signature that makes that possible. The same holds true for those who are trying to tell you the truth. You just know, as crazy as their story may sound, that it's truth. And it also can happen where you feel like I need to work with someone, and should I or should I not? You can begin to listen to that information that's coming forward to you. During today, your exercise, there's a number of exercises you're going to do to open that third or inner eye. You'll want to work with this all week, but today is your beginning focal point. You're going to take your ring finger and you're going to tap the location of your third eye. Using your pointing finger, after you do this a few times and you get it to open up, using your pointing finger, you're going to draw a circle in a clockwise direction. Top of your head is 12, your left arm, which over here for me, is 3, 6, and 9. So you're going to develop that clockwise circle. In the video, that's how it goes. But for me, on my person, it's going to be this direction. And so I'm going to be going from 12 o'clock to my left arm, to my 6 to my right arm, and you're going to draw a clockwise circle, and you're going to do this, and you're going to move it out and allow that to open up the third eye, much like you did when you opened up your hand. Then you're going to close your eyes and you're going to crinkle your forehead, hold those muscles tight for the count of 10, and then relax. Count of 10, and then relax. Count of 10, and then relax. You're going to do this for 3 times. This allows yourself to relax and for your physical eyes to remain closed, and your forehead and the third eye to have the opportunity to go pop and to open up. If you have any other exercises that you know to do or skills that you know to do to help you open that third eye, go ahead and do them. Have a great day.